you folks very well. We all just met each other. I don't know what your houses look like. It might be bigger than this, but I consider this house to be pretty massive. It's 50,000 square feet with 54 rooms inside. And construction of this place took just a little bit over 2 years, which is incredibly fast for the 1890s.
2 years?
Yes, 26 months if we're being exact about it. But in order to finish the mansion on this insane time frame, Frederick and Louise hired 300 European craftsmen to live on the front lawn behind you guys in tents, so they could work day and night to finish this house as fast as possible. That means all these really intricate carvings we can see here in the limestone, this is all done by hand. Machine could not replicate this at the time. When the Vanderbilts move in 1899, they are living in a house that is a work of art. But remember, they are Vanderbilts. They have a lot of money. They can go just a step above just nice to look at. So when this house is built, it's something of an engineering marvel for the time period. Underneath the limestone facade, the internal structure is all steel I-beams and concrete. This is a big deal because it makes the house pretty much fireproof. During the Gilded Age, we're going to see homes burn down quite often. This house is not running the same type of risk because it doesn't have any wood in the internal structure. They had hot and cold running water, central heat. They get power 10 years before the rest of Hyde Park does. But real cool thing about this house is that they had plumbing. And in the 1890s, most Americans are still using chamber pots or outhouses to go to the bathroom. But not here in this place. They've got 14 flush toilets in this house. That is one for every day of the week for 2 weeks straight if you didn't want to visit the same toilet twice. So, Vanderbilts and their guests are staying literally in the lap of luxury at this home. And the total cost for everything I just mentioned, the house, the land, everything inside of the home itself, it's going to cost Frederick about $2 million, which for Vanderbilt is really a drop in the bucket. He's got plenty of money. He's not going to worry about it. Now, this goes without saying, but I do like to mention it before we go inside. Everything that we are staring at right now, this is not how most Americans were living during the Gilded Age. A lot of working class people struggled, so folks like Frederick and Louise could live the lifestyle that they did. Those people are not getting left out of our story today. You guys are going to get to see 3 floors of this home, the first, the second, and then downstairs in the basement. And the basement used to be the servants' quarters. So once we get down there, I'll get to tell you all about the people who worked here and what life was like for them. And I'll tell you a little bit about how this place became a national park as well, which it did in 1940. All of that and more awaits us on the other side of those doors. Before we head in, I have a few quick rules for everyone, okay? My number 1 most important rule is the obvious one. Please don't touch anything in the house today, okay?